What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jay Will back again, here to do some pitcher projections. Today is Saturday, September 6th, and we got a full slate of games, including the matchup of the day. We got the Dodgers versus the Orioles. You got Yamamoto versus Trevor Rogers. Um, it's a pretty good matchup. Yamamoto is featured in our top five pitcher Ks today playing. Coming in at number one, you got Scooble out in Detroit with 216. Number two, Hunter Brown out in Houston with 182, tied with Luzardo in Philly for 182. And number three, number four, you got Joe Ryan, who didn't play yesterday, but I guess is playing today. He from Minnesota, 174. And Yamamoto rounding out the top five out in LA with the Dodgers at 167. All right. Before we get into the review of yesterday, props and projections, I'm going to ask you to like, comment, subscribe. There's a couple ways to get my picks. Join the Dub Club. Use code UNK, UNK. You get half off your first month. And the YouTube executive tier. Link in the description. All right. Let's get to it. To review, we were 14 for 27 for 51%. Projections were shit. I didn't have time yesterday to be in the lab like I wanted. I was rushed. I was away from the lab the entire day. Um, no excuses. Shitty day. We didn't do a parlay build, but I did kind of drop a gem at the end of yesterday's video, where I mentioned this four leg. I only went over one game, and I had my pick of the day, which cashed. In the four leg, it cashed. I didn't publish it, but if you were watching the video, you got that nugget. Um, I'm gonna show y'all the clip in just a second here. As of the day, Peyton Tolly out in Boston, 3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned runs, 4 walks, 2 Ks, led up 2 home runs. He had magic his first game, and he didn't this one. You know, uh, pitcher of the day, Kyle Freeland, 8 innings, 2 hits, no runs, no earned runs, 10 Ks, and no walks. Kyle Freeland, pitcher of the day. All right. Um, my pick of the day today, I'm going with Mitch Keller out in Pittsburgh for the over 4.5, and Andre Palante out with the Cardinals over 3.5. It's not your everyday characters, but it's plus money, and I will explain why. So let's get to it. But before we get to it, I'm gonna play that clip where I dropped the gem on y'all. It was right at the last minute of yesterday's pitcher props, and here we go. All right, but yeah, that four leg right there, plus 650. That's decent. But all right, guys. Yeah, so like I didn't publish it though, so that's my bad, guys. But you know what I mean? If you was watching the video and you fuck with me, you know what I mean? And you got that nugget. Um, Pick of the day, Mitch Keller over 4.5 Ks. Let's start. All right, let's start with Palante then, because I had him over 3.5 Ks. Um, and I'm not gonna dwell too much into it, but I looked at his last five, all right, and the head to head. And I'm like, okay, we got at least four in both outings, you know. 3 earned runs, the 7 hits wasn't concerned. You know, he giving up a home run maybe and some walks, but he's getting the Ks. You know, like I said, his last five, you look at that, the hits still are a concern, and he's giving up home runs in every game, the last 5 games. But I feel like he'll get four against San Fran. So that was that. But somebody from San Fran will get a home run. He's been giving them up like candy the last 5 games. Um, let's check Keller. His line was at 4.5. I looked at his last 5, and I'm like, all right, decent. He got 4 against Toronto, 3 against Cincinnati. I don't know what that was about, but I'm looking at, the earned runs and hits, his hits concern, giving up home runs the last 3 games, but he's getting the Ks. Same thing with the head to head, you know, it's getting at least 5, including the most recent outing, which was like a couple weeks ago. He got 5 Ks in 4 innings. He's giving up the hits, but getting the K. So there we go. A little bit spicy, but they both plus money. So let's go. Um, we got full slate of games, right? And we got what, 1, 2, 3. Let's check here. We got 3 early games, I think. 3 or 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. We got 3 early games. All right. And for my Dub Club members, I already put out my early game spicy play. You know what I mean? This video will be out maybe around noon. You might have time to plug it in. Anyway, if you're in the Dub Club, the picks are there. I'm gonna focus on the White Sox and Tigers matchup, Dodgers, Orioles, the Astros and Rangers, and Athletics and Angels. All right. So let's start with the Tigers. We got Martin Perez and Tarek Skubal. We all know how Skubal been lately. This guy, he's just been trash. But lately, um, in these series versus the Tigers, I'm more so looking at Martin Perez, right? And I see his line is at 4.5 at plus money. I'm gonna just plug it already over because, you know, Tigers fucking strike out, bro. But hold on. I'm gonna just, his line is at 4.5. Let's check him out. Martin Perez. And he came through for me before on one of my parlays. All right, for the season, let's see. For the season, 63%. We slap on some filters. Away matchup grade. Okay, I don't like it. Did he face us? Yes. All right. And he's getting at least 4Ks. So maybe he might not go over. Let's see. His last outing was recently. And here's the concern here, right? Here's where I feel like he'll go over. He got 4Ks in 3 innings. If you look at his other outings, he went 6 innings plus and, got 4, 5, 7, uh, not giving up too many hits. And he's not giving up home runs to the Tigers. He's giving up a walk here and there, but um, I don't know what happened there. Like he only pitched 3 innings, only 66 pitches. I don't know what happened there. And I watched that game. I don't remember. Was he, I don't know. Was he filling in or something? I'm gonna have to check that out, bro, because why did he only pitch 3 innings? Because I know if he got 4Ks in 3 innings, bro, he'll get 5. Um, but I still need to know what happened, bro, because I don't, why did he go? Let's check him out. Um, when was that last game? 13th. Let's see. Wow, it was a low scoring. 1-0. Yeah, okay. So I'm thinking maybe under. for sure. You got Scooble. All right. So, see, there we go, guys. He didn't start. Shane Smith started and he filled in for Shane Smith after he finished out the game, basically. And he got 4Ks. We're going with the over, bro. Over with confidence for Perez. And another nugget, this game, single game, is not going, it's not going over, bro. I don't think. It depends, man. Scooble been ass. So let's check out Scooble. His line is at 7.5. We might be fading Scooble today. Let's see. This motherfucker. He's so seesawish. Let's click it up. 7.5 for the season. 56%. Home games, matchup grade. Don't like it. He has head to head. Let's clear that and let's check. This is a division rival. So boom. Damn, he haven't faced him this year. Okay, interesting. But last year he got 6 and 8 Ks with 3 earned runs in that last game with a whopping 8 hits, but no home runs. And no walks last year. But this year, his walks is a fucking concern. Let's look at his last 5 games. You see what I'm saying? Look at this shit. 6, which is bad for Scooble. 3 and 4, bro. Like, he did have the 10 and 12, though. But I'm looking at this. Kansas City was tough, though, but still 4, bro. Like, come on, man. All right, so let's look at the rest of the picture. Um, Damn, I didn't do that for what's his name? Let's go back. Rewind and fill out the rest of Perez's stats. All right, we took him for the over. Um, his earned runs, yeah, not much. But he's been like a fill-in guy, really. But okay, the hits, Tigers will get some hits. Yeah, they may get a home run. I don't know. Pitch count. I would say he's a 4 inning guy based off of, you know, I don't know. He could go 5, 6. I don't know. He's been a fill in. Is he starting or what? Yeah, I'll give you a walk. All right, there we go. Back to Scooble. Okay, you see, Scooble, he's gonna give him 2 walks. He will. He's just been, I don't know. His command is off, bro. I don't know what's up, bro. Earned runs. Okay, he didn't have any last game, but I'm gonna say who they facing? The White Sox. Yeah. um, Home runs. He been giving them out too. Pitch count. He is a 6 inning guy. Walks. Like I said, 2. All right. Back to the strikeouts. What are we think? What what Scoople is coming today? He haven't faced the White Sox. The White Sox have where are they at? CWS. There they go. Middle of the pack, more so on the non-high strikeout end. Um, he got 4 against Kansas City. Kansas City is good. Another division rival. So Kansas City is better than Chicago. I'll give him 2 more Ks just off of that, you know? So I'm looking at 6. What the 6 looking like? boo boo. It's boo boo. Do we fade him? Fading him is plus money, which I feel like might be dangerous, bro, because he know that he know he was shit in his last game and he's looking to do better. I give, like I say, him a 2 more K advantage just because the White Sox are not as good as Kansas City. They haven't seen him this year. Um, I'm kind of bullied in the corner, bro. You could take the under, bro. I'm not fading him. So it's either under or 7, man. You can't, or you wanna take that 6. Go ahead, bro. I'm not. So we'll see. He might hang me out again, bro. But let's go. Scooble 7. On to the next game. Let's see. Perez over 4.5 and Scooble 7. Next game, we got the Dodgers and Orioles. Like I said, this is a good one. You got Yamamoto and Rogers. That's a pretty good matchup. Yamamoto, his line is 6.5. Let's check him out. Yama. Yoshinobu. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. All right. Um, his line 6.5. Okay. For the season, 42%. We slap on filters. Don't like it. Does he have head to head? No. Let's look at his last 5 games. Yamamoto is consistent as fuck. All right. With at least 6 Ks. He got 10 against Arizona. All right. I'm slamming this over. Let's go. Um, I'm looking at the last 5, right? I see, let's see. Let's look at the rest of the picture. Picture. I always do that. I be saying picture so much. Um, Earned runs. Okay. Didn't get one. Hits. What is hits looking like? 4? Okay. It's about average. Not bad. Is he giving up home runs? He could. He could. Um, and his pitch count, he's a 6 inning guy. He could go 7. 6 for sure. Yamamoto. And walks. It's like if he do walk, he giving up more than one. I say he could give up one. I like Yamamoto for 7. Yeah, let's go. Trevor Rogers, 4.5. Let's look him up. For the season, 79%. Is this line disrespectful? He's facing the Dodgers. I think it is, man. Like, I'm clicking this over. I thought his line would be like at a 5.5 or something, bro. This is disrespectful. 79% for the season. Home games, matchup grade, yeah, as expected, 100 fucking percent. You look at his last 5 games. Look at that. 5, 9, 7, 6, 6. Got 5 against San Fran. Um, he'll get 5 against the Dodgers, bro. Plain and simple. Let's look at the rest of his stats. One earned run, bro. Hits allowed. Look at that. 4, 5 max. Home runs. No, not really. Trevor Rogers, bro. Pitch count. He's look at you see this shit, man. He's a 7 inning guy. Are you kidding me? Come on. See, you might give up a walk, man. Come on, man. This that 4.5 line, bro. FanDuel giving out free money. I'd take I would go 6, man. Maybe not 6. Yeah, yeah, fuck it. I would go 6 for Rogers. It's gonna be one of these games right here. But for sure over. He should have maybe been in the pick of the day. But we got a lot of good pitchers today. So, you know, we eating today. We got college football. You know what I mean? Bro, it's going down. Okay? Because as soon as I get done with this, I'm hopping straight into the lab for college football. Um, next. All right, what's the next game? Let's jot this down. Yamamoto over 6.5 and Trevor Rogers over 4.5. If you don't get that, man, I'll be shocked. You know, I'll be shocked. We got Houston versus Texas. Let's check it out. You got Hunter Brown versus Jake DeGrom. This is another good matchup here. Okay, let's look up Hunter Brown. Boom. His line, 5.5. Let's see, over, boom, boom, 5.5. For the season, 63%. We slap on some filters. All right, filters like it. Let's reset. Do they have head to head? Yeah, they do. And most of the time, he did not go over. But his most recent 2 games, he has, which was this year. All right. Uh, 8 innings here, 5 innings here, 8 and 9 Ks, 4 earned runs, 1. He's given up 5 hits, about 3 to 5. He may give up a home run with 2 walks, but he's getting those Ks, bro. Will he get 6? Most recent outing was back in July. He went how many innings back then? 5. He only went 5 innings, bro, and got 8 Ks. I think this might be it. Okay, let's look at this last 5, man. Let's look at this last 5. I'm feeling this over, bro. I'm feeling it. Okay. Last 5 games. Here we go. What? How did he get just 5 against the Angels, bro? 7 against Colorado, 6 against Detroit, 4 against Boston, 5 against the Yankees. Hmm. Damn. All right. See, kind of. All right. Let's look at the earned runs and everything. My confidence is failing. It's dwindling. All right. One earned run, not too bad. Um, okay. 4 to 5 hits. Could give up a home run, but he has been more so in the head-to-head pitch count, 6 inning guy. Um, and will he walk you? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So back to the strikeouts. Do I feel like he'll get 6? He his head-to-head likes it, bro. This year, you know, 9, 8. I don't see him dropping to five. You know what I mean? So I go with the over. Fuck it. Hunter Brown over. Let's check out DeGrom. His line is at 6.5. Let's see. Over 6.5. It's already on the head to head. So let's just look at that. 100%. Both of these are this year. 6 innings, 8 innings, 7 Ks, 8 Ks. Most recent, back in July, 8 Ks, 2 earned runs, 4 hits. He let up 2 home runs though, and he's given up a walk in each game. For the season, he's 50%. We slap on those filters, and the filters like it. And like I said, we just went over the head to head. Let's look at his last 5 games. 6 against Oakland, 7 against the Angels, 5 against Toronto, 8 against Philly, 5 against Seattle. Hmm. Damn. This is going to be a barn burner, bro. This might be another under game, because I'm feeling the 7, bro. I feel like he can get it. But we might have to go with the safe ass 6, bro. Let's not push it. Now, why she go over? The 6, bro, he'll get the 6. He will. Like, let's go. At least 6. Let's not, you know, he'll get it. Head to head supports it. Last 5 looks good. Last 10, you know. All right, safe as 6. Let's fill in the rest of the blanks. Ooh, okay. All right. That last 10, though, that was concerning. But he got it. He's getting it together. So uh, that's why it's good to look at the last 5 and 10. You gauge the trend, like last 5, the last 10, like, that 5 was good. And this 5, see, he's trending down on the hits. Or, yeah, see, this side was bad, I guess, with hits. But, yeah, so with his hits, uh, we'll go for, has he been giving up home runs? Not really. Pitch count, he's a 5.5 inning guy. And the walks. Yeah, he'll give you one. All right. So we're going Hunter Brown over 5.5 and DeGrom safe at 6. All right, last game. We got the Athletics versus the Angels. It's the last game of the night. You got JT Ginn versus Yusei Kikuchi. Both of their lines are at 6.5. Let's check it out. Strikeouts. Let's go to Ginn. I faded him once and he went over. Like, I remember that. I faded him and I was like, whoa. Yeah, I think it was against the Tigers, maybe. But this guy, you look at his last 5. What's his line at? 6.5. That's why it's at 6.5. You like, what? Even, bro, the bookies caught up with him. For the season, he's 26%. But you look at this here. Um, okay. Was he relief then? Well, I don't think he was starting, you know? So for the season, 26%. We slap on some filters. Uh, don't really help. Do they have head to head? Yes. Let's check it out. It was back in May. 4 innings, 7 Ks, bro. Wow. 4 earned runs, 6 hits. He let up 2 home runs, though. No walks. Okay. Wow. 7 Ks in 4 innings. That's crazy. Let's look at his last 5 games. 7 against Texas, 8 against Detroit, 5 against Minnesota, 3 against Tampa, 9 against Baltimore. I'm just let's check where the Angels are. Look, they back #1 on strikeouts. I think I might have to take this. I think it's plus money too. That's spicy. It's spicy, but you know, I feel like he'll get it. He did it before in 4 innings, bro. And in his last 5 games, I was gonna say he's been pitching more than 4 innings, but this two right here, I don't know if he was relief that day or what, but he's pitching more than 4 innings, bro. And if he got 7 and 4, he'll get 7 and 5 or 6 innings. That's just my logic, maybe, maybe not, but I'm fucking with him. Let's go. Again, 7. Let's fill out the rest of the. Ooh, wait a second. Hold on. Hold on. Skirt. Oh man. We're looking at least 3 earned runs. Okay. 4 to 5 hits. Yeah, 5 hits, bro. 5 hits. Yeah. Man, he's giving up home runs. It's like, oh no. Yeah. Anywhere from 5 to 5 or 6 innings. Is he walking you? Yeah, he is, man. Like, okay. Damn. But, right, let's go back to the strikeouts. In all of that garbage that we just saw, you see the strikeouts. And what is that? Let's go back to the over 6.5. Out of all of that garbage, the strikeouts, more so than not, he got it, right? Minnesota, let's look at that game. Um, he only pitched 4.7 innings, 5 Ks. The Tampa Bay game, only 2 innings. So I throw that one away. We can scratch that one and look at more so everything else. So we'll go at least almost 5 innings, at least 5 Ks. All right. So, and based off the head to head, we got 7 and 4. So let's go, bro. Getting over. And last but not least, Kikuchi. He's also at 6.5 plus money, both of them. Damn. All right. So for the season, 28%. It's not looking good. Versus uh, filter, home game, matchup grade, don't like it. So right now he's 0 for 2, and we go to head to head. He is 0 for 3. Think we might have to go with the under, guys. Most recent outing, he only pitched 4 innings and had 3 Ks, 4 earned runs, 5 hits. He let up 2 home runs, high pitch count, and 3 walks. Okay, let's look at his last 5 games. Where's his magic, bro? He might have lost it. Last time he went over was against the Tigers. uh, and that was early in August, almost a month ago. Okay, let's fill out the rest of the blanks. Right now, I'm thinking I'm leaning under, bro. His earned runs, look at that, bro. That is fucking nasty. 4 earned runs, 7 hits. Yeah, man. He's lost his magic. He lost his magic. Kikuchi used to be my guy, but he lost it. I don't know if he's having personal issues or what, man. I might have to reach out to him. All right. 5 inning guy. And will he walk you? Yes, he will at least twice. So yeah, this is telling me, right? And we look at this last 10 again, and then we go back to the strikeouts and we put that shit over 6.5. You look at the picture here, the picture, and I see he used to be good, man, and then just those last 10, man, been kind of brutal. Got it against teams with high strikeout rates. He covered, but I don't see him getting no. Even though, let's see, where's the athletics? Yeah, see, they're not striking out that much. And on the head to head, he haven't done it. And look at how long he's been, both of these games were this year, 7 innings and 4 innings, and the most he got was five. So he's supposed to get seven today? No. We fading Kikuchi, bro. Under. And that will complete the live parlay bill. We coming in with plus 5,301 odds. I'm going to plug this in. Once again, if you want access to these picks, there's two ways. Join the Dub Club. Use code UNK, UNK. You get half off your first month. And the YouTube Executive tier. Link in the description. All right, guys. If you made it this far, drop them likes, drop them comments. Appreciate you. And let's get this money.